Hey guys, this is Tyler Scheck with Veteran Exteriors. I just wanted to create this quick video to tell you a little bit about what it's like to work here at our company, what you can expect, and what we can do for you. All right, so a little bit about me and the history of the company. So I was Army infantry for a couple years, served in Afghanistan. Got out of that, became a law enforcement officer here in Louisiana. Did that for 7 years. When I got out of the Army, I got married to my wife, Brittany. We now have 2 children, Lily and James. We live right here in Jennings. All right, so I'm here at our office, which is nothing fancy, but even in this little office space that we have here, there we go. There it is. This is all we got here. Even within here, prominently displayed, we've got our vision, our mission statement, and our guiding scripture. These are at the core of everything that we do. We really try to make our decisions based on those. And up here, we've got our core values: generosity, professionalism, servant leadership. So every decision that we make, everyone that we hire, the way that we interact with our customers are all based on those principles. You can find out a little bit more detail about each of those on our Facebook page, our website. But any employee we have, we're going to require you to live those values for sure at work, but we're hoping you're going to live those values at your own home as well. We've also got right here, we've got our anti-values. So the acronym for our anti-values, this is stuff we will not accept in our company. If this is you, please just stop watching the video, leave this page, don't apply. But if you agree to this, we want you. So our anti-values: negative attitude, entitlement, rude, dishonest, and slothful. So if that applies to you, just turn off the video. You're probably not going to be a good fit here. If you can agree to those or to not live by those, then we want you. If you can live by this and not this, keep watching the video, then scroll to the bottom, fill out the application, and we'll be calling you soon. All right, so what is it like to work here, and how do we have things kind of structured? So when you start working here, you're gonna start as a new hire. After your first 2 days of training, you're gonna do a little online training through our network that we're part of called Soft Wash Systems. It's an international soft wash cleaning network where we get a lot of our training, our chemicals and equipment, things like that. So you're going to do an online training on their website. You're going to get some safety stuff from us. You're going to kind of get your general orientation. That should take 2 days. Once you're done with that, you'll move to crew member status, which means that you're now going to go hit the truck. You're going to go train with a lead tech. You're going to do some additional online training. While you're in the field, you're going to have a series of skills that you have to master or learn. After about 2 weeks of that, you should be proficient. You're going to do the hands-on proficiency test. Once all that's completed, you'll graduate to a full-on assistant technician. So an assistant technician is kind of the base level within our company. That's the guys who do the majority of the work. So every truck is going to have an assistant technician and a lead technician. And so you'll move up to an assistant technician. You'll be assigned and paired with a lead technician. And you guys are going to go out to dig it together every day. The same crew as best we can. You're going to work together. So as I said, most of the time it's going to be 2 people to a job. We usually do only 1 job a day. Sometimes it might be 2. So when you get assigned to your own truck, What you're gonna do is you're gonna come to the shop every day. You're gonna come, so we have the front entrance to the office area here. Then you're gonna come into the shop where we've got, a little messy today, but we've got our time clock here. You're gonna come over here, you're gonna punch in your time clock. Then you're gonna come help assist your lead technician getting the truck ready. You'll pull the truck in. We've got our bleach over here. You'll top off your bleach in your truck. You'll grab chemicals if you need out this way. Top off your chemicals, top off your supplies. Make sure everything's ready on your truck based on the work order that you've received from dispatch. Once that's all ready, usually you'll check in with the ops manager or the territory manager, whoever's here that's going to know what the job entails. You'll look through the iPad, look at the videos on company cam, the pictures on company cam of the property. Make sure you have a good understanding of what the day is going to hold. Make sure you have all the equipment that you need, and then you're going to head out to the job. We usually meet here at 7 o'clock in the morning to get everything ready, and then to get to our first job at either 8 or 8:30, depending on the distance we have to travel for that job. So you'll get to the job, complete the work, which you'll get all that information and training the first couple weeks. Once the work's completed, you get paid all the way throughout lunch. Depending on the length of the job, you can either take a lunch break and actually leave the job site, go get you some lunch. You can bring the lunch, or sometimes we're able to complete the work, then grab lunch on the way home. But you're paid for lunch, you're paid for all travel, paid for breaks. You only clock back out when you get back to the shop at the end of the day. So once the work's completed, you get back to the shop. You guys are gonna come pull the truck up, and you're going to complete some end of day procedures that we have, just to make sure that our equipment's clean and ready for the next day, that we don't leave bleach and other chemicals in the system. So that's a whole process you'll learn, but you'll just get back, you're gonna do that, and then you're out of here. Most days, about 3 or 4 o'clock, usually back to the shop. However, it's possible you may not get back till 5 or 6. So our typical day, we say, starts at 7, ends at 5 at the latest, but you may be expected to work a little longer than that. We also rarely work weekends, but there are occasions where we have to work a Saturday. The way we do it is we'll usually just ask first, who's available, who would like to work. Hopefully there's enough people that can do it. If we don't, then I'm just gonna pick someone, and we're gonna rotate on who has to make that sacrifice for the team. And as far as nights go, we pretty much never have to work late nights. Like I said, there may be the occasional, you don't get home till 6 or so, but that's pretty rare. We really try to avoid what we call vampire work, which is nights and weekends. We only want to work during the weekday because we believe in family here, and we want you home, spending time with your family, enjoying your life, not being stuck at work all night and all weekend. All right, so some of the additional things that we like to do and that we're trying to do for you guys. So firstly, we try our best to pay fairly. We pay well above minimum wage. Currently, our guys are making anywhere from, I think it's like $14 to $16 an hour when you account for hourly rate and production bonuses. So that's how we pay here. We do a base hourly rate, which we'll talk about whenever we do your employment offer. And then you're also going to get your production bonus on top of that. So the way production bonus works is crew members get 1%, assistant techs get 2%, and lead techs get 3%. And that's percentage of the amount of production that your truck does that day. So if your truck does $1,000 that day, and you're an assistant technician, which is 2%, you're going to get an extra $20 added to your pay for the day, which you add that on top of your hourly, and you can see that it really adds up. Then we also do we have a field lead bonus. So while you're working in the field, if you meet someone, you go stop and talk to someone, a neighbor, whatever, and you get us another lead. Once that lead has been verified as a good lead, you have all the information, you're gonna get an extra $10. Also for Google reviews or 5-star reviews, when the company gets a 5-star review, every employee that was involved in earning that review, so the territory manager that did the estimate, the dispatcher that answered the phone, and the technicians that did the work, they're all going to get a review bonus as well. There's some additional things that we're looking to add soon, but right now those are kind of our primary ways that we're able to pay and reward